Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Expeditions Rome, shall we? I've heard really good things about this game. I'm excited to give it a shot for the very first time. I picked this up along with Expeditions Viking. I think all the Expeditions games are currently on sale, and I wanted to start with this one. I think it's the most recent, and here we go. Graham, good evening. Good to see you.
In the year of Lucius Licinius Lucullus, Rome was prosecuting several wars of self-defense, most notably in Greece, where Lucullus himself was commanding the legions. With everyone's gaze directed at the provinces, few could have known that a seemingly inauspicious event in Rome would become the central fulcrum around which the fate of the Republic would turn. The paterfamilias of a venerable patrician house had passed away unexpectedly, and a senator by the name of Vitellius Scaevola had made a bid for the hand of his eldest child. His widow alone believed that Scaevola had poisoned her husband and now strove to take his place and claim his property through marriage.
I mean, probably.
Acting in secret, the widow arranged for her youngest child to be taken out of their villa in the dead of night and smuggled out of Rome.
All right. So, we are creating our character. And, okay, well, let's, we've got some portrait choices here. All right. Oh, okay. Hey, I like these sinister options. I mean, this guy is like, I am bad. Tactical, good evening, good to see you. I don't know why, but I like the look of this mop-haired guy with the scroll. He's like, I don't find myself to be much of a warrior. Decimus is an interesting name. Decimus Furious. 10 times as angry as anyone else. All right, let's see what face options I have. Okay. All right. And surprisingly, see what kind of medium, long, curly, oh boy. All right, that's fine. Hermie, good evening. I know, right? I guess if we're from an important family. Goriel, good evening. You know, we can afford it. Let's see. So, this is fine. I'm enormous. I'm tall. And I'm apparently pretty thick. That's okay. And, okay, Ronnie, good evening. I think my choices, Ronnie, are Toga Dude or Toga Woman. So, it's Rome. We gotta wear the toga. Red Dog, good evening. Let's see what choices we have here. Posthumius is sweet. I didn't make it. Oh, actually, I know. All right, so first name Doctorius, family name Posthumius, nickname Incompetent. We are very, very Roman. I mean, as Roman as it gets. Let's go. Each of these 3 perks unlocks unique dialogue options to persuade other people in different situations. Oh, it's the rhetorical triangle. Pathos, ethos, and logos. All right, it's composition 1. Think about what kind of character you want to roleplay and choose your rhetorical style accordingly. Okay, so we're going to go... I like, logos, like we're rational, reasonable. During the story, you may get a chance to master a second technique. Yeah, we'll be reasonable. How will history remember you? Look at these Roman-inspired difficulty choices. Augustus, Caesar, Pompeius, or Crassus. Insane difficulty. So Pompeius, sounds... It didn't go well for this. Considered one of the greatest commanders of his time. Pompeius was a friend of Caesar's who opposed him in a bloody civil war. Caesar defeated him and he fled to Egypt where he was killed. On this setting, your difficulties will be great, but your victory is all the sweeter. Yeah. Let's go to Egypt. We're going to run away to Egypt. Combat death. Enables permanent death of party members if they bleed out during combat. Be warned. If a story companion or your own character dies, it's game over. If this is disabled, non-story Praetorians can still die from untreated injuries. So, I don't like... It's okay, but this... I feel like turning this on all it will do is make me reload the game more often. I understand, I don't want to die. That's not the goal. But if anybody dies and is going to be permanently lost, I would probably just reload the game. And so this gives you the option where it's if you don't treat the injury, they die, but you can, you could treat them. I'm okay with that being off. Pacification. Pacification encounters are mandatory combat missions that require the use of non-story Praetorians. You will not lose out on any narrative by disabling these. Okay, I'll still try it. Right, Hermie. Iron Man, yikes, and auto-managed Praetorians. Yeah, we're not going to auto-manage them. We'll manually do this. And let's go. Mithridatism. All right.
Did you hear me, Domine? Your body is surely present, but your mind seems somewhere else.
Yeah. I was thinking about these scrolls. Oh, right. Yeah, that is a dumb sensor, Hermie. I was stunned by the beauty of the sea. Look how blue it is.
It soothes the soul, doesn't it? I had come to think that this sea was so blue in my memories, only because I was young the last time I saw it. But I remembered right. I asked the Triarchus how close we are to Lesbos, but he would not give me a straight answer.
Well, I don't like this, Triarchus. So first of all, you can really tell who's the superior in this situation because I'm clutching at a couple of parchments and he's got an entire book. This guy is the master. The sooner I could wet my blade. I don't think this guy looks like blade wetting, more like scroll wetting or bed wetting. He still claims we're close to our destination?
Indeed. In his defense, there are many islands on this sea, and they mostly look the same. Will you check with the Triarchus? Hopefully he will give you a clearer answer. He told me his name is Geminus.
Geminus, okay. So we have the 3 rhetorical appeal here, and so these are the Aristotelian rhetorical appeals, and Logos is ours. The man may genuinely not know our position. I'll see if I can help him work it out.
If nothing else, you do have a way of making unreasonable people see reason. You should also go and thank Quintus Aquilinus. I do believe he saved our lives with his timely appearance at the villa.
That's right. We should have an option for like rhetorical, like argumentative fallacies and things like that. I mean, the way I get them to see reason is I just casually explain that the scrolls that I'm holding are actually made from human skin, and they are the product of the last person who disagreed with me. And it just really gets people to open up and see things differently. That's a good one, Rami. So let's see. There are so few passengers on this galley.
Your mother paid Geminus handsomely to set off in great haste under cover of night. 2 others did board with us, also bound for Lesbos. Young Gaius has been pacing impatiently over there, wearing grooves into the deck. There was a gladiator too, but I don't know where he went.
We left so quickly. My mother and sister...
Do not worry. The Vitellius brothers have no reason to do them any harm.
They just
Besides,
wanted to kill your
I
father.
cannot save them by worrying. Focus on the task ahead.
Thanks for coming with me, man.
Thank you for bringing me along. It will be wonderful to see my homeland again.
You won't be seeing it again. I'm going to push you overboard when you fall asleep. Let's see if Geminus knows where we are. The quest markers point you towards your mandatory objectives and your optional objectives. All right. Quest markers are only displayed for the currently tracked quest. When you have more than one quest, you can change which one you're tracking from the quest's menu. WASD pans, rotate, F makes you follow. Sounds great. Okay. Let's see. There's my dude.
You
Thank
found your sea legs quickly, Domine.
Quinciticus Aquilinus for getting you out of Rome, and ask the Triarchus how close you are. All right. So let me talk to this dude. Optional. This guy's got a sweet shield.
You handle the sea better than most. I'm glad.
I just vomited. We were never formally introduced, Centurio. I am Doctorius Posthumus, or Posthumius Incompetent.
You are not my subordinate. Please call me Kaiser, if it isn't too familiar.
All right, Kaisi. Not Aquilinius?
My subordinates call me Centurio. My superiors call me Aquilinus. My friends call me Kaiser.
Okay, I guess I should have picked that up. I would have just said Centurion and Centurio, but he's doing the hard C there. He's Centurio. Kaiso. Centurio. Okay, I gotcha. When in Rome, you know. Can you call me Incompetus?
With all due respect, I'd better not.
What's the plan, man?
Ah, she did not keep you apprised. Your mother has secretly been making arrangements with the consul. You are to join his command staff as tribunus.
Command staff? Now, I will say, it makes me feel a little better. You see underneath my collar here, it looks like I'm actually wearing chainmail. Like, so my robe belies the fact that I've got a mithril undershirt. And it actually fits. The hairstyle makes me feel, and like the stooped posture, like I'm a hobbit. Yeah, Hermie, I was going to say, my posture is so stooped, and I think it's because I don't want anyone to see my mithril undershirt. I know nothing about war.
Don't worry. It's a purely ornamental position.
I know a lot about
Prepare you
ornaments.
well for a traditional political career.
Oh,
You won't
that's
see
boring.
combat, nor will you make any important decisions. You'll be safe, as your mother wanted.
I If I'm going to follow the Legion around, I might as well make myself useful.
I'm sure the console will find use for you. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders. You'll get the hang of things quickly. One word of advice. I know Lucullus is a friend of your family, but remember, he is the consul, elected by the people to rule all of Rome. It's best if you don't act too familiar with him in front of his men.
We're ready for it, Hermie. You know, you see the scar running right underneath the eyes of Kaizo here. Like, whoever was fighting him and gave him that scar had to kind of, like, I assume they were killed. And, like, in their last moments, they looked up at him and they were just like, man, like, if only I was either, you know, an inch higher up and I would have blinded this guy, or an inch closer and I would have, you know, sliced through and done some real damage, you know? It's like, and they just, combat is a real game of inches, and they would have just had a little laugh about it as they bled out horribly on the battlefield. Now, that could have happened, Hermie. What is your relationship with Lucullus?
For many years, I was the primus pillus of Legio Prima Italica, which he
Whoa.
commands. He needed someone he could trust to get you out of Rome and keep you safe.
Will you be returning to your position when we reach Lesbos?
That position has already been filled by one of my centuriones. A good man, easily up to the task. My job now is to watch your back and help you settle into your new life.
Hey, Mr. Kiwi, good evening. Yeah, that is a good point. Italian voice actors would have been good as long as they didn't get, like, some horrifyingly stereotype, like the guy who does Mario's voice. Like, you know, I don't need any "it's a me." But then again, there might be some mods that allow you to get your character to say, "Let's go." My job is now to watch your back and help you settle in. I'm honored to have you
Happy
with
to
me.
be at your service.
Have you talked to any of the other
I
passengers?
had a brief talk with that gladiator who boarded before us, just to make sure he won't give us any trouble.
Okay.
He seems to have vanished, though. The young
He's
man
giving
over
us
there,
trouble.
Gaius. He's apparently the nephew of the other consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta. He's here to become a tribunus as well. You should talk to him if you haven't already. I'm sure
Marcus
you'll have much
Aurelius?
in common.
I bet we do. I'll go talk to Triarchus. Triangle Man. Who's this guy? Gaius. You. Go get him. Oh my god.
I heard.
Here. 1 second. I think I saw this. Can I move faster? Why am I so
He's
slow?
running
I
from
guess I'm on a
senator
boat.
Who wants him dead?
Solway.
I know, Hermie. Gaius is super trustworthy. That's cool, Red Dog. Yeah, salve. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. My name is Doctorius Postumius Incompetus.
It is a pleasure. I am Gaius Julius Caesar.
So, is this the Julius Caesar? Hey, Cloudface, good evening. By the way, I'm sure they're getting it right. But am I the only person that says Julius Caesar and not Caesar? Like, I get a Caesar side salad, not a Kaiser side salad. Am I doing it wrong? Like, or is it just like that's the English pronunciation? I'm just like I'm a little bit behind on that. I'm learning. You know, today I learned. So, old Latin has the hard C. Okay. So you're telling me that Wendy's Caesar side salad dressing, that they're getting it wrong at Wendy's? I'm gonna talk to the management. Kaiser side salad, please. Let's see. Well met. This is all quite new to me. Mind if I ask you a few questions? You know, actually, just to kind of go on that for one more second, I don't know if you guys are watching Fallout Season 2. I'm not through this show. Now, that makes sense, Mr. Kiwi, so then I'm completely off. But I'm watching Fallout Season 2, and when the female character is introduced to the Legion faction in New California or whatever, the Caesar actually calls himself Kaiser, and the main character corrects him, like saying, you're pronouncing it wrong, it's Caesar. Kaiser is the name of a German warlord, and as an audience, I'm made to believe, like, yeah, she's right, and he's wrong, and it's ironic that he thinks he's Roman, but he's wrong, but it's the other way around. I see. Okay. She's confidently incorrect. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you. So today I learned. All right.
Not at all. But keep in mind, I'm not the most experienced soldier either.
Where are you from?
I was born in Rome, but they say my family is from Alba Longa.
Only Romans. I'm not Roman. I swear I saw, like... And again, I believe I may have seen a Royal Shakespeare Company production of the play Julius Caesar. And they say Caesar in the Shakespearean production, but maybe I'm just completely off base, or maybe it's because they were wrong. Anyway, let's see. Why'd you join the Legion?
That's a long story, my friend. Suffice to say, the powers that be are not fond of me. I have decided that staying in Rome could be, shall we say, hazardous to my health.
How many wars did you fight in, Chin Scratcher?
To be honest, this will be my first proper battle. I did study a lot, though, and therefore I am well versed in matters of strategy and tactics.
Okay, Victory, good evening. When he says I'm well versed in matters of strategy and tactics, does anyone else think of that moment in Braveheart before the guy is defenestrated and he's like, I am well versed in the art of war and tactics or whatever. And King Longshanks gives him the boot. Anyway, I like the idea. Like, we should tell Kaiser right here, your armor, you need to put more armor on the back of your breastplate. Like, you might want a turtle shell style armor. Just you know, for the future. This is my first military assignment. Do you have any advice?
If you don't play an important part, you will be torn apart. My father used to say. I guess that was his way of telling me to be brave and hopefully not stupid.
Okay. I'm playing a very important part. It's called Guy Who Hides Behind the Rock. All right, man, I'll talk to you later.
What is he looking for? He's been like this all morning.
Oh, he lost his compass or something.
Hmm?
Diane, good evening. I like it. Salve, Geminus, wasn't it?
What? Yes, Geminus. Salve. I'm a little preoccupied.
You lost your map, didn't you? You dropped it in the water? The wind has been rather still today, hasn't it? I've noticed the oars have been out since the early morning. Is that what's causing our delay?
You're right. The rowers are getting tired. We should let them rest soon, but that will cause even more delay. Wait.
What is it?
Ah, shit. They're headed straight towards us. They're gonna ram.
Wait, you
Get
just
your father's
saw this?
weapons. Let's see if you can actually fight.
Well, I can't. Oh my god. Is this Sparta? This is getting ugly.
Gaius, are you alright?
I'm
No.
fine, Kenturio.
Form up! Let's get these pirates off our ship!
Before combat begins, you will often have time to organize your Praetorians into a formation within an area highlighted in blue. Simply click on one of the Praetorians, then click where you want to place them. Okay. It's generally a good idea to put your heavy infantry in front and your archers behind them. When you're ready, click end turn. Okay. Let's put the archers in front. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, I was wondering that with the pronunciation myself. Like, I'm going to do my best to pronounce it like they do in the game for all of the dialect, and that's fine. I just want to be consistent. But I was wondering if they were just pick and choosing the sounds of, like, Old Latin and selectively doing some and not all. I have no idea. But let's just roll with it. I like... my battle formation seems fine. Can I put you over here? And then let's see, where are the bad guys? Here, you need to go over here. There you go. Let's go. I'm ready. To attack an enemy, first select which skill to use. Each skill cannot be used more than once per turn. Many skills require your action points to use, and some have limited charges per encounter. So I like the basic, very Roman theme of the UI, and the sharp colors. It's nice. Okay, so fend off the boarding party, indeed. All right, so this is our dude, Kaezo here. Hey, PSX, good evening, good to see you. So this guy is probably our best fighter. He has the ability brace, shield push, and slash. Okay. So why don't you just move over here? This will take, what, 2 of your action points? Or no, it takes 2 of his movement points. So there's movement points and then there's action points. Gotcha. Good point, Hermie, right? Okay. So I'm going to hit this guy. Oh, man. Do you think this dude right here, Guy Gymnites or whatever here, knows that there's a pawn for his icon? Like, I don't know if we should tell him that, but that's got to be embarrassing. You guys think I'm going to make it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're totally, you're a major player. I see big things in your future. Yeah, Mr. Kiwi, it really is. He's got the hunker down. Like his sandals, looking good. All right, so I think this guy's done. Can I switch? During combat, characters can take actions in any order. For example, you could move a ranged character a few hexes toward an enemy, shoot, and then move back again. You're also free to swap between characters during your turn. For example, one character can move, another can move and attack, and then the first character can attack as well. That's cool. You can even move or attack with a character while another is still moving. Try it out. Okay. Interesting. We can't let him get past Hermie. That would be devastating for us. No promotions. All right. Can you shoot somebody? Right in the crotch. Whenever you kill or incapacitate an untrained character, such as civilians or militia, in this case, a Gymnites, the character who dealt the final blow, will regain their action. Oh, cool. Oh, cool, PSX. Is that the Markiplier movie? I hear that that's actually doing surprisingly well at the box office. Remember that any given skill can only be used once per turn, and action points cannot be saved for the next turn. Try to finish off any untrained enemy with a character who will still have a skill left to use that same turn. So that's cool. So this guy got his action back. However, well, I can use Crippling Shot and try to just cripple this guy. Man, look at that guy. He's not quite dead, but he's lost some blood. Any status effects applied to a character will show up in their tooltip. The number indicates the remaining duration in combat rounds, whilst the bars indicate how severe the effect is. Status effects can be positive, negative, or neutral. To get more information about a status, press E to open the list of statuses currently affecting a character. All right. Chamduska, good evening. That's right. Alright, so this guy is totally done. Let's see. You can walk up here. It'll take 2. That's fine. Wow, my character, Doctorius, can move a lot. Good lord. What do I have here? I have a slashing weapon. Alright, well, give him the slash.
Your father would be proud, Domine.
Okay, so for a moment, I thought that this Gymnotes said that. Like, I thought he, like, when I got the critical strike, he was really polite, and he was like, your father would be proud. I was like, wow, this guy's a really good sport about being killed. It wasn't him. All right, old man, I need you to... Can you go over here? You can. Get him. Hit him with that staff. Oh my god. Well, you got your action point back because you're a champion. Why don't you go here? I'm putting the old man out front. He's going to be hit by several people at once. This is very good for him. Whoa.
Deadly with that thing.
I didn't mean to
before this one.
do that. If you move out of a hex that's adjacent to an enemy, they get an attack of opportunity. So I didn't realize that this... Oh, this is why. Okay, that was my fault. So this has a range of 2, and so I automatically moved back to use it. I just wanted to use a second attack, but I didn't read it carefully. Oh, you know what else I didn't read carefully? This was a complete misunderstanding on my part. These abilities that are not part of your hotbar proper are just basic attacks that it looks like you can use indefinitely. So I should have just used these instead of my attacks that are part of the backgrounded hotbar. Yeah, and this guy might die. He took 5 damage right there. And then these guys are going to get to attack. So I feel really bad for him. I'm going to run away. At least the barrel will protect him from being hit on all sides. Oh, you know what I can do? I can actually move up to intercept. I'm going to move up here just so this guy can't be hit by more than one target. And then this dude has a little bit of... Let's go up here. Let's flank this guy. So if this guy moves, we'll get an attack of opportunity. Bow guy, what you got? He doesn't really have anything. I'll move up a little bit, though. Are these grenades? Oh my god. Oh, this guy's... He's my buddy. Oh, dear. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man, his shield. Clutch. Hey, Jarl, good evening. Good to see you. So, I mean, we are playing on the hard difficulty level. Whoa, look at this psycho.
Never underestimate the value of an impressive entrance.
I'm not. So, oh, he's on our team. Oh, cool. Dark Winter, I actually picked up the Front Mission 3 remake demo because all of the demos were free. So I wanted to try it out. I think the only Front Mission I ever played was 3. So I don't know. I mean, when they originally came out. So I don't know if going back to the first one would be wise or not. But maybe. All right. Let's see. So he can brace, but let's go ahead. There's 3 bad guys here. What does this do? The character will deflect the next attack. He might need to brace and just kind of tank all of these guys. Let's see how many we can kill. All right, you just hit this guy. What do you think? Oh, he crit him. He's out. Well, that was really good. I don't... The only Pillars game I played of was Pillars of Eternity. Is Pillars 2 the Deadfire one? I didn't play that one. I plan on playing it at some point, though. It looks really good. Oh, cool, Mr. QE. I'm gonna... Who do we want to hit? Let's hit this guy. Well, that was good. You've done the service. Get him. All right. Bow guy did a great job. And then, Gymnates, you still have your attack. See if you can hit this guy. Actually. There you go. Yeah, it's cool that they dropped all 3 of those Front Mission remakes on them at the same time. I'm just happy to be able to run them on a modern machine. I think it's cool. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I can shield push, but I'm just going to hit this guy with a sword. Oh, you know what? No, I was right. These are not abilities. Okay. So, it is interesting. Like, I'm just getting used to the combat, but you have to really think in the sense that you get extra action points, but many of your characters only have, like, one primary attack. So the extra action points aren't that tremendous. Yeah, Red Dog, the gold guy seems to be okay. So the only thing that, you know, Kaizo can do is brace or shield push, which doesn't do a ton of damage, but which is embarrassing for him. I mean, I did 4 damage. That was actually better than I was expecting. All right. So, there's no bad guys close to us after we cleaned them out. So let's let Oldie go here and do that range attack again. Do this and get him. Oh my god, he did it. I love how he reached and just swung down like I would with a quarterstaff, like in an overhand fashion. That looked awesome. Oh, that guy's wrecked. All right. I'm going to see how far can I get. I can get up to this guy. So this is Bowman. So I'm going to have the main character go over here. And I can punch him, which doesn't seem wise. It's clearly the worst option. This guy actually has a lot of hit points. And then the barbarian dude, we can move him up. What are your attacks? Oh, wow. Alright, this guy's really good at fighting. This dude has... makes 2 attacks at each at half of normal damage. Generates 2 focus. And then this generates 1 focus. I don't really know what focus means. But I'm going to do this. We've really hurt this guy. Alright, and then nobody has any points left, so we're just going to end turn. Friendly. The pawns are coming. Oh.
I can't take this anymore.
Yeah, look at this. So... That's right, Hermie. I mean, you can see why I disabled... I didn't know, but why I disabled the, combat death or whatever. Like, we're playing on hard mode, so it's hard, but I just got this guy, and he's down to 1 hit point. Like, this is the first fight, and they all just, like, how infuriating would be, like, they all single target DPS the guy down, and he's just permanently dead. It's just like, boy. Yeah. No, that's not... I would have to restart the entire fight. The allies, like, the enemies did not... They killed the ally guy so quickly. But maybe I just was too aggressive in how far I moved up. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Yeah, it's interesting. He didn't get to make attacks of opportunity. So I think, Mr. Kiwi, unlike Temple of Elemental Evil, these attack of opportunities are only if they enter, if somebody leaves a threatened area, but not enters it. So, like, they can walk up on you and not provoke, but if they try to run away or walk through, then they provoke, I think. Huh. Alright, he didn't get an action point back. Oh, because that wasn't a basic guy. That was like a different kind of guy. So Shiv takes focus, so he can just shiv this guy. I shivved him. And let's see. Who am I on now? Oldie? No, this is... oh, he's never going to be able to make it. He can barely get that far. He's slow in his armor. I have to use action points to move this far. I did, though. I think I used an action point to double move, which I'm okay with. Alright, Oldie, can you go over here? I hope so, Ronnie. Alright, use reach and see if you can bonk this guy. You did. He's been successfully bonked. And then let's have the main character run in here. Oh my god. Okay, I just got incapacitated. Apparently I provoked attack of opportunity from both of those guys. Maybe because their weapon is a reach weapon? But I just moved adjacent. Yeah, they must have a reach weapon. So, stabilize them with bandages. So, oh, you know what it was? Okay. I didn't understand. I wasn't looking closely enough. So, I wonder if there's a way to, like, set something in combat so like, it warns you if you're going to provoke and like, asks you to confirm the movement or whatever. I guess I'll just have to learn it. But I think what my character tried to do was pass through the hex that this guy was in and then walk here. And then so when he walked here and then moved here, he exited this threatened tile that both of these guys got an attack on. Hey, Art, good evening. Good to see you, my friend. Let's check misc options, I guess, huh? No. Yeah, I don't need that. Oh well. I don't see it. I just have to pay attention. Okay. How far can you move, Bow Guy? He can move all the way up here. Yeah, Red Dog, I'm confused about it as well. I think it's because they both threatened this hex. But it just seems a little bit odd that, like, my guy was there and they're engaged with him. I guess I'm surprised the game let you shuffle through an ally that's engaged with the enemy. It doesn't generally work that way, but I have to pay attention. Yeah, it's on sale right now, Disciple.
Only one remains. This was easy. I shall rise again.
I mean, this is the first battle of the game. Hard is no joke. Like, I've already lost 2 people. DJ, good evening. All right, so... well, I turned off Dead, but we'll have to see what happens. I need to switch to Oldie. And do you have bandages? I don't see anybody that has this aid skill that I've heard so much about. Well, I hope they're not dead, because I don't have anybody that has any bandages or aid. You have to be unarmed? Oh. Alright, oh, I see. You're right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So somebody is not bleeding out. Who? Well, did it work? He used aid on Incompetent, but I still have this X status effect. Maybe that just means knocked out. Hey, pure luck, good evening. Incapacitated. Maybe it didn't work? Yeah, they're not bleeding. Huh. All right. Yeah, maybe, Goriel. Let's see. Let's see what you can do. I mean, this guy is going to die, but these attacks, it's unfortunate. They're all going to provoke attacks of opportunity, and they're right next to the enemy. So this is kind of challenging to do. No, I don't need to use it. They're stabilized. We're okay. We're okay. I think the trick, the tooltip confused me because it says and will bleed out unless tended to, and I assumed tended to meant the incapacitated status, but that's a separate bleeding status, so we're okay. They got up. They don't appear to be permanently injured.
Back to Neptune's asshole, barbarians!
That's right.
The Triarchus run us straight into the pirate ambush, Spearman. Allow me to execute him right here and right now. This traitor must be working with them.
Yeah, he might. I believe so as well. It's too great a coincidence. Yeah, he was like sweating.
I will make him pay for his betrayal.
I like your style.
It's quite unusual for pirates to attack any ship, let alone a heavily armed Roman galley. They prefer to attack lightly defended coastal towns instead. It's less risky and more profitable.
Well, let's go talk to the man.
All right, Triarchus, you're in really bad shape. Although, was I mistaken in seeing that Triarchus was like fighting against the pirates with us? Like he did some damage in there.
Geminos, you steered us into a trap.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I had nothing to do with it, I promise. They came out of nowhere.
Silence! You utter nonsense! By Mars, it is the sea! How can anyone come from nowhere?
We cannot execute a man based on no evidence. Besides, we need our Triarchus to make it safely ashore.
What do you say, kid? What do you think we should do?
Let's see. Gaius, if pirates don't attack ships as you say, why would these ones make an exception?
We are, many of us, important people, on our way to join the action against Lesbos. Is it not conceivable that the rebels heard of us? The Kingdom of Pontus is known to sponsor pirates, to harass and weaken Rome. I do not believe we have any reason to suspect our Triarchus of colluding with them.
Why do you want him dead, Gladiator?
We are close to our destination, and we can reach it without him. If there is a possibility that he is working with the enemy, we cannot risk to let him live.
Oh, he'll die anyway.
Doubt, hesitation. These are all openings that the enemy can exploit to kill you. This man's value to us is far less than the threat he may pose.
I mean, I like it. I like your style, but we don't gain. I don't know about what's done is done. Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, he's not going to do anything. I don't like what's done is done, but I don't think there's anything to be. We need just let's get safely to shore, and then we can decide what to do. But there's no reason to kill him right now.
Very well. We shall spare his life. But remember, mercy is a luxury you will not always be able to afford.
Perhaps, but in this case, we certainly can't afford to lose our Triarchus. We still have to reach Lesbos.
A wise choice, my friend. Killing the Triarchus of our ship in the middle of the sea would have been inconvenient, indeed.
Thank you. If you ever again need the help of a skilled navigator, I am at your service.
Rowers, up the tempo! And keep your eyes open.
Disciple, I thought of that too. Right away. All right. Oh, okay. Now I get to choose a class. Oh. Okay. I like the thought process where it's like some people have the mohawk, you know, kind of like decoration on the helmet, and then other people, you know, have the horizontal, like the version. It's vertical, I guess, but it's rotated, and so it goes 90 degrees from the mohawk. And so it's like they're deciding, well, I want it like the lion's mane, and they're like, no, I want the mohawk. So there's a lot to think about. I can be, so you can be a princeps, which has heavy armor. You can be a Velus, light infantry, a Sagittarius, or a Triaris, the third line spear guy. Oh, this is a medic. Okay, so I don't know. I liked the idea of being just like getting as far away as possible from the enemy. Disciple. That's awesome, Mr. Kiwi. I'm going to try being a sniper with our main character. And let's go. This lady looks sinister. Asia Minor. Nice. Lucullus's Legion camp.
Gentlemen, welcome to Lesbos, the pearl of the Mediterranean.
It is a pearl.
An ugly nest of pirates.
An impenetrable fortress of pirates, more like. with an infinite food supply thanks to the strength of their fleet.
We shall find a way to limit this infinite supply then.
You think like an imperator, Gaius. All right, people. This is Lucullus's war camp, the heart of our operations in this territory. You have been seaborne for a long time now. I suggest you walk it off. See the things you have to see, and meet the people you have to meet. The consul waits in the command tent. Don't be too late if you don't want to see him angry.
All right. The game looks really good. Look at all these horses. They got a bunch of siege weapons. Goodness gracious. Find and talk to Lucullus when you're ready. Lucullus when you're ready to proceed. Let's talk to my dude here, Oldie. Oldie, what do you think of all this?
Domine.
How you doing, man?
I am hungry and my face is wind-burned, but at least both of my feet are planted on solid ground now.
Why would my mother send me out here?
To save your life, of course. She firmly believes the Vitelli killed your father. Sending you here was the best course of action.
If this is what it takes to bring the Vitellis brothers down, so be it.
That is a practical outlook. But be careful that you don't focus so much on your ultimate goal that you miss important lessons or experiences along the way.
Good point. Can I please have your book? What do you know about the council?
Dominus Lucius Licinius Lucullus was a close friend of your father's, and a supporter of your mother's efforts. He is now the closest thing you have to a father. You ought to keep this in mind.
Okay. Do you need anything?
I would get used to my surroundings and visit the consul as soon as possible. We're here to accomplish something. Time to find out what it is.
Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Do you need anything?
Besides a good wine, a warm bath, and a thorough massage, not much. Thank you. But you should think about yourself, Domine.
All right, man. Let's talk to this dude.
Salve.
Salve. You are Bestia Tabat, right? I am Doctorius Postumius Incompetent.
I am called Bestia Tabat indeed. You fight well. I noticed it.
I did. We both died on the same pile. Do you remember that? Can I ask you some questions?
May ask, and I may answer or not.
Your name is unusual. Is Bestia your family name?
Your name is unusual. Tabat is the name that was given to me by my father. Bestia is the name I took when I earned my freedom. I chose it because I have fought and defeated many beasts.
Okay. That's not intimidating at all. Where are you from?
I was born in Mauritania, but I'm a Roman citizen.
You know, Hermie, I was thinking about that. It's just Roman convention, and like, I wonder at what point in history, because we've gotten to this point where, in American culture, for example, we have 3 names, but we pretty much just use 2. Where it was like an agreed upon thing where we're like, all right, we're just going to shorten this up. It just takes too long when you say 4 things for yourself all the time. Chop, chop. Have you ever fought in a war before?
Until I undertook this voyage, I fought every single day in the arena. But wars, this will be my first.
You were a gladiator. You must know much of combat.
I recommend you to not die. Honor matters little. He who stands tall in the end will always be the winner.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So what I do is I kind of dig a hole, and then I hide in it, and then after everyone's dead, I stand up and stand very tall. What can you tell me about the commanders?
They say Lucullus has the greatest military mind in Rome. I only know he is consul and imperator, but I don't understand what that means.
Consul means he's one of the 2 men elected to rule over Rome.
Ah, like a king, but temporary.
We Romans do not like the word king. We have fought hard to build a republic for all Romans, free of the tyranny of kings. We definitely don't have that.
Free of the tyranny of kings? Perhaps Romans prefer other kinds of tyranny.
Now you're talking. All right, buddy, I'll see you. Okay. So...
How long are they going to keep us here?
It's driving me crazy too. I came here to kick Mithridates' ass, not to
Saw Agrippa harassing that old Servus with the limp again.
something to happen.
That small dick.
Now look at this
bully.
tent. Now that's
Did you tell
something.
the Praefectus?
You should be proud of this tent.
Agrippa is...
This is not going to work, as long as the rebels keep receiving supplies by sea.
We will need
That's
to
right.
cut their supply lines.
Oh, it's Christian Bale.
For our occulta speculatores.
Hi. I thought you were really good in American Psycho. Very convincing. Alright. We've arrived as requested.
By Jupiter, you sure have grown up, haven't you? This is the promising young man I was telling you about, Thermus.
Quite unassuming, but full of potential, I guess. Prime material for the speculatores, if he can prove himself.
Faded, good evening. He does, right? I'm definitely Eddie Redmayne, you know, with this appearance. By the way, this guy... Okay, first of all, this guy's name is Thermus, and I don't think he understands the legacy that he's about to leave behind, but we should all say thank you. And he also looks strangely like David Byrne. Like... you know, psycho killer kiss, I guess. He is full of. I'm hope it's soup. I'm famished. What are the
A
speculators?
special cohort assembled for particularly daring undertakings.
Soon enough, you shall see the kind of thing they are tasked to carry out.
All right. Just tell me what needs to be done.
A trial by fire is what you need. Now pay attention. We've been in a deadlock here on Lesbos for some time now. My co-consul, Marcus Aurelius Cotta, is engaged against King Mithridates of Pontus in the east. Mithridates is using the pirates of Lesbos as his navy.
The fortress
Wise.
of Mytilene here is well protected, but it also has a weakness. There's a mountain pass we can utilize. I will lead the assault myself.
Good
I
luck.
volunteer for the vanguard. If my uncle can defeat Pontus, I can surely handle Mytilene.
So be it then. Meanwhile, you will prove yourself as a leader, my young ward. Take Caeso Quintius Aquilinus, your Servus Cineros, and that gladiator who came with you on the ship. You will meet up with Iulius Calidus of my legion Speculatores. Your mission is to sneak into the harbor and destroy the enemy ships any way you can. I expect you have questions.
I was given the impression I was to serve as your tribunus?
If you're worried about your future political prospects, have no fear. We will tell everyone you served as my tribunus with great distinction.
Good one, disciple. Fading, you didn't know Norm MacDonald and Saltide did have a child. Why can I not take part in the main assault like Gaius?
If you are fast, you may yet play a part in that. But for the assault to succeed, you must do this first.
All of this is just a secondary operation to the campaign?
That doesn't make what we're doing any less important. Mithridates has a dozen warriors for each of our legionari. Defeating Pontus will require patience and caution. Regaining control of the Aegaean Mare is a crucial step in cutting off Mithridates' supply lines.
Fine. Now, it says I'd prefer to choose my own people, I guess, if I want to respec or, like, make my own mercenaries from scratch, perhaps? But I'm fine with the story peeps. No more questions.
Wait. Are those your father's old weapons? I'm sure they mean a lot to you, but look. The leather is brittle. This won't do. Visit my smith, Sextus, and get yourself properly equipped before you go.
All right. Yes, I'll go visit your smith. Wink. When you're ready, look for this icon. Yeah, let's get some better equipment. Where is this dude? Meow, meow. Here he is. Hi, buddy.
Salve, Legionari. If you're here to get your weapons fixed, you must have me confused with Vulcan.
With forearms like that and such a lustrous beard, can you blame me for making a mistake?
I can't fault your eyes, but flattery won't help me repair that ancient relic you're carrying. Help yourself to any of the gear on the racks. Take all of it if you need it.
All right, thanks, buddy. Do you sell materials?
You'll have to bring your own materials if you want any work done. I've nothing to spare.
Okay. If I need something special, can I commission you to smith it?
I have enough work on my hands right now supplying the consul's Centuriones.
All right, man, thanks. Ferrari. His name is Sexy Ferrari. I can't say anything bad about that. Let's see. So you can left alt to highlight equipment racks. Here we go. Give me that. All right. So I want the bow because I'm a sniper, right? Give me that. But you must assign it. Okay. Oh, I can just take it all. All right, I'm going to steal everything you've got. Okay. Use these buttons to filter. Blibbity-blabbity. Equipment slots. Right. Okay. So I want... I'm a Sagittarius. So give me the bow. So when you equip a weapon, you gain access to its skills. Cool. Each character can carry 2 sets of weapons. All right. Now, I wonder, like, if in the second set, if I equip, you know, this Gladius or whatever, does that mean then I won't be able to heal people? All right. This armor gives me less movement, but more health and resistance. So, oh, it looks better, too. Yeah. I like it. I'm ready to go. Travel to the warehouse. I will. Oh. Party management. What's this all about? Yeah, you look good. You're ready to rock. Alright. Actually, that's a better weapon. Okay. Sideways is the, you know, definitely a choice.
The pirates are getting bolder. They attacked another one of our galleys this morning.
Geminus tell you too?
That's right.
This is the second time his
go.
galley's been attacked.
Look at this guy chilling. This is the world map, where you'll be traveling between known locations. Press space to unpause time. Characters and legions only move when time is passing. But you don't have to move to pass the time. As time passes, impending events will appear on the right side of the timeline and move toward the left side, which represents the present. Some events may come as a surprise, and these will not be shown on the timeline. During your travels, you and your Praetorians consume 1 ration each every 8 hours. Keep your pantry well stocked. A starving Praetorian fights poorly and may eventually mutiny. Yikes. All right. So here's the map. And I need to travel to the warehouse, which is apparently over here, and meet Julius Calidus. All right, so, man, I didn't expect this. So you could see on the map there's, like, territory that's controlled by the evil red team that we need to take down. And, I mean, this kind of, like, appears to be an entirely different element to the game. Interesting. I have 3,000 denarii. I have 10 laborers who don't have a choice. I have 100 rations and 20 medicine. Rockin'. So, I can tell you that so far, I am super impressed by this game. It is, I like the, even though, you know, the accents are missing, I think that the story is cool. There's a lot of lore. I like the theme. The combat is fun. The graphics are good. The UI is good. A lot of nice presentation. And the fact that it's on sale for so cheap is really, really cool. So I'm excited, you know, to see how this game develops as I play more of it. However, it is a 2-game night, so we are going to be switching to another game. Give me one moment to take us